think this is great, right? So it seems like it's too good to be true. It feels like I would have heard about this before. I've been working with some amazing, smart, brilliant CPAs, tax professionals, financial advisors for many, many, many years, commercial real estate brokers. I know 1031 exchanges, I know nings and dings, and I know, donor advised funds and Delaware statutory trust. Wait, this deferred sales trust, why haven't I heard about it? So Joe, let's talk about some of maybe the biggest, either questions that someone might have when it comes to the deferred sales trust. What would you feel like are the top one or two? And maybe we can talk about that right now. If someone's saying, "Wow, you piqued my interest. I'm curious now about this deferred sales trust." What's some questions that someone might be asking right now that we can try to answer for them?
Number one question is always, why haven't I heard about this? I have professionals around me. I've asked questions. I've actually gone through transactions where I've sold a highly appreciated assets. I paid the tax bill. I asked my professionals. They said there's nothing you can do about it. And here you are talking about a solution that no one shared with me. This too good to be true, right? So this is the most typical response we get. And so yeah, I would say that's number one.
Let's go through that, by the way. So I think this is great, right? So it seems like it's too good to be true. It feels like I would have heard about this before. I've been working with some amazing, smart, brilliant CPAs, tax professionals, financial advisors for many, many, many years, commercial real estate brokers. I know 1031 exchanges, I know nings and dings, and I know, donor advised funds and Delaware statutory trust. Wait, this deferred sales trust, why haven't I heard about it?
Yeah.
And I think what I found, and I've been working with it since 2009, Joe, is the biggest thing is the people who may have heard about it before, like other CPAs, a lot of them actually have heard about it. They just they don't have an intimate knowledge of doing it or actually seeing it done, right? And so it's one thing to have a peripheral knowledge, and you might even ask your CPA and they say, "Oh yeah, I've heard of those things," and they're kind of cautious or skeptical and rightfully so, because if they haven't been practicing it or seeing it actually implemented to successful outcomes, they're not likely to be excited about it or to have any thoughts on it in general, because they just don't know. In fact, the deferred sales trust is proprietary. It is protected. You need to be under NDA if you are a tax professional CPA, or if you're a potential client, under conditional engagement agreement to really dive into a lot of the underlining secrets of it. But at the end of the day, it's something that was created nearly 30 years ago, thousands of closes. It has a perfect track record with all of the audits, over 24 audits, state and federal. One of the largest deals is a $100 million deal in San Diego. No change, no findings on all the audits, private letter rulings. It's batting 1,000, but it's protected in that we don't want it to get into the wrong hands or for someone to take it and either try to hijack it or try to think they know what they're doing and then mess it up. And one of the audits, gets broken and gets tied into, it didn't work out. In fact, that is probably the most concerned with us that offer the deferred sales trust is that we do it in the right way, in the right order, so it doesn't get abused or doesn't get taken away. So I would say that's probably the first reason you haven't heard of it, is because it's only really one law firm that created this and then has been through the audits and has the track record, and they keep it highly protected. And that's our business partners that we work with.